Going to share a little bit about spiritualism. This comes from Natal Simone's Spiritualism Exposed: Skepticism, Credulity, and Spectatorship in End of the Century America. And this article appeared in the European Journal of American Culture in 2010. Now we hear a lot about the great stuff about spiritualism, a lot of what the mediums do. We don't always hear a little bit about some of the challenges that they face. A while ago, we talked about how some of them were placed in risk being put into pill boxes and jail and such. Well, there's other stuff that goes on. As spiritualism spread to other parts of the world, L.S. Forbes Winslow, editor of the Journal of Psychological Medicine and Mental Pathology, that's a mouthful there, wrote that this form of delusion is very prevalent in America, and the asylums contain many of its victims, nearly 10,000 persons having gone insane. Think about that. There was a time when you could look up the word spiritualism or spiritualist, I should say spiritualist, and the definition was an insane person. So that gives you an idea of how far we've come along in this world. And the Society for Psychical Research, which I believe may still be in existence, dispensed with the idea of communication with this deceased in favor of clairvoyance and telepathy. And their claim was the medium was in contact with another via telepathy. So the idea of telepathy is actually a good theory because we're communicating mind to mind. So something to keep in mind with that. And others, such as Darby and M.E., compared spiritualist mediums with charlatans, magicians, and swindlers, because a majority of the claim rested on the charges of money in order to attend seances. The interesting thing about this is that when Christianity was establishing itself as a major power, it did the same thing. Anybody who did not charge money and strengthened the church, they were not considered to be of the devil. So interesting. Does anybody have any comments or questions? Okay, so I will let you sift through that in your mind. Gives you something to think about over the week.